Now we are live on YouTube. Raghuram garu, over to you. You can start.
A hearty good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the participants.
Hearty good afternoon.
Over to you, Yash.
Good evening to all the participants. I, Yashwant, invite you all to today's special event, BALOTSAV, Celebration of Young Talents by Utsahin. As you all know, Universal Children's Day falls on November 20, and in India, it is celebrated on November 14th to commemorate the birth anniversary of our first Prime Minister, Shri Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Children's Day aims to raise awareness of rights, care, and education of children. We at Utsahin have come up with BALOTSAV, celebration of the young talents, providing a platform for promoting these young talents. Exciting segments are lined up. Hope you all will have a great time. Welcoming you all once more. Let's put our hands together, welcoming our MC for today's event, Kumari Rishita Doranala, who will further the proceedings. Over to you, Rishita.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Wish you all a happy Children's Day. Welcome to Utsahin BALOTSAV, a celebration of young talents. Childhood is the most fun and memorable time in anyone's life. It's the first stage of life which we enjoy in whatever way we like. The memories of our childhood ultimately become the lifelong memory which always brings a smile on our faces. It is the time of the year to celebrate being a child. I invite Sumukh Pulipaka of Class 7 to start the program with prayer. Over to you, Sumukh Pulipaka.
Yeah. Sangachatvam samvadhatvam sammanasi janatam sangachatvam samvadhatvam sammanasi janatam deva bhagam यथा पूर्वे सञ्जानन उपासते देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे सञ्जानन उपासते समानो मन्त्रः समितिः समानी समानं मनः सह चित्तमेषा समानीव आपूतिः समा हृदयानिवः समानमस्तु ओमनो यथा वः सुसहासते. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumukh. Now I request our mentor, Mr. Raghuram sir, to introduce the theme and brief us about today's event.
Namaste, everybody. Very good evening and very welcome, children, everybody. And we all know that, children have taught us how to smile. how to make friends, how not to get bored, how to shed egos, how to share joyous moments, and most importantly, how to be happy. And we are all taught more than what we have taught them, right? So they always taught us how to smile. Childhood is the best right period when every child requires proper education. And this comes from the A, B, C, D, and then the E in the same sequence, education. A stands for attitude, B stands for behavior, and C stands for character, and the D stands for discipline. And then only, unless we have got the right mindset, the right attitude, the behavior, good character, and discipline, education can do nothing for that. Children need to be taught the good things in life, and they should learn these from their own faults. So mistakes are also the best teachers, my dear friends, in our life. We should take care of our children and shape them according to their individual potential and their hidden talent, which we have to bring it out. And we at Utsahin take this honor to proudly respect every child we come across. Children need to be encouraged and engaged to know their hidden talents and their potential, both home and school. And today's BALOTSAV is going to be absolutely that, where the children are going to present their own hidden talent and they are going to realize their talent. And let us all enjoy for the next 60 minutes on this event, BALOTSAV. And over to Rishita, and all the best, Rishita, and God bless you for taking up a wonderful challenge of, facilitating this event. Over to you, Rishita.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, as my fellow kids are very much excited and eager to perform, I would not want to await them anymore. First, we have Abhinav Kartikeya of class 2 to recite Gita Slokas. Over to you, Abhinav.
Thank you. Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yogo Nama Dvadasodhyayaha Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satata Yukta Ye Bhaktastvam Paryupasate Echapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Mayyavesya Mano Hemam Nitya Yukta Upasate Sraddhaya Parayopetaha Te Me Yukta Tamamataha Etvaksharam Anirdesyam Avyaktam Pariyupasate Sarvatra Gamachintyam Cha Kutastamachalam Dhruvam Sanniyamendriye Gramam Sarvatra Samabuddhayaha Te Prapnuvanti Mameva Sarvabhutahite Rataha Kleshodikataraste Avyakta Sakta Chetasam Avyakta Higate Dukkam Dehavadviravapyate Etu sarvani karmani maya sanyasya matparaha anandena iva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate Teshamaham samuddatta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partha mayyavesita chetasam mayyeva mana adatsva may buddhim nivesaya Nivasishyasi mayyeva ata urdhvam na samsayaha ata chittam samadhatum na siknosi maistiram abhyasa yogena tato mamichhaptum dhananjaya abhyasepya samattoshi matkarma paramo bhava madatthamapi karmani kurvan siddhim avapsasi अथैतदप्यशक्तोषि कर्तुम् अद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्म परित्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्म परत्यागः त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम् अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहंकारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यदात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मयि अर्पितमनो बुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तदा मानावमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतस्ते न मतिः भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः एतद्धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमाः भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः। धन्यवादाలు. Thank you.
That was an amazing performance, Abhinav. Great start. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we have Anvi Tadepalli of class 6 to narrate a story to us in her mother tongue. Over to you, Anvi.
Thank you. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు అన్వి తాడేపల్లి. నేను సెయింట్ మార్టిన్ హై స్కూల్ 6th క్లాస్ చదువుతున్నాను. సో ఇప్పుడు నేను అన్నమాచార్య కీర్తన సాంగ్ అమ్మమ్మ ఏమమ్మ పాడబోతున్నాను. అమ్మమ్మ ఏమమ్మ అలమేల్ మంగ నాంచారమ్మ తామి ఇంట నలరూకొమ్మ అమ్మమ్మ ఏమమ్మ అలమేల్ మంగ నాంచారమ్మ తామి ఇంట నలరూకొమ్మ ఓయమ్మ అమ్మమ్మ ఏమమ్మ అలమేల్ మంగ నాంచారమ్మ తామి ఇంట నలరూకొమ్మ నిరిలోన తల్లడించి నీకే తల వంచి నిరి కింద పులకించి నీరమనుండు నిరిలోన తల్లడించి నీకే తల వంచి నిరి కింద పులకించి నీరమనుండు గోరికొన చెమరించి కోపమే పచరించి కోరికొన చెమరించి కోపమే పచరించి సానే పొని అనుకైటే చాలించవమ్మ కోరికొన చెమరించి కోపమే పచరించి సానే పొని అనుకైటే చాలించవమ్మ అమ్మమ్మ ఏమమ్మ అలమేల్ మంగ నాంచారమ్మ తమి ఇంట నలరూకొమ్మ నీకుగానే చెయ్యి చాచి నిండా కోపమురేచి మేకొని నీ విరహాన నేను వెంచిని నీకుగానే చెయ్యి చాచి నిండా కోప సతుల హృదయమే పెరరేచి కడాకడి సతుల హృదయమే పెరరేచి ఆకుమడి చీయనైన ఆనతీయవమ్మ ఈ కడాకడి సతుల హృదయమే పెరరేచి ఆకుమడి చీయనైన ఆనతీయవమ్మ అమ్మమ్మ ఏమమ్మ అలమేల్ మంగ నాంచారమ్మ తమి ఇంట నలరు కొమ్మ ఓయమ్మ అమ్మమ్మ ఏమమ్మ అలమేల్ మంగ నాంచారమ్మ తమి ఇంట నలరు కొమ్మ. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
It was a beautiful song, Tanvi. Thank you. Next, we have V. Srija of class 9 to give a jam talk on the topic, how to stop procrastination for students. Srija, over to you.
Srija, you are there. Can you raise your hand if you are muted? I think Rishita, you can go ahead with the next.
Yes, sir. Okay, so now we have Niharika Sharma to narrate a story.
गुड इवनिंग. मेरा नाम निहारिका शर्मा है. मैं 9वीं कक्षा की शिक्षित हूँ. मेरी पाठशाला का नाम ओशन हाई स्कूल है. आज मैं आप सबको एक कहानी सुनाने वाली हूँ अपनी मातृभाषा में. एक गांव में एक चित्रकार रहता था जिसकी चित्रकारी दूर दूर तक फैली हुई थी. एक बार राजा ने उसे अपने दरबार में आमंत्रित किया और कहा कि राजा का चित्र बना. जैसे ही चित्रकार ने देखा कि राजा तो एक आंख से काना है, वह घबरा गया. उसी पल उसे अपने गुरुजी की याद आई और वह दौड़ा भागा अपने गुरुजी के पास और उसने उन्हें अपनी समस्या बताई. और उसके बाद गुरुजी ने उसे बताया कि तुम एक ऐसा चित्र बनाओ जिसमें तुम्हारे राजा एक घोड़े पर सवार होकर तीर से निशाना लगा रहे हैं. तो तभी चित्रकार की समस्या खत्म हो गई. वह गया और चित्र बनाया अपने राजा का, बिल्कुल वैसा ही जैसा उसके गुरुजी ने कहा था. जब राजा ने अपने आप को एक योद्धा के रूप में देखा, राजा बहुत प्रसन्न हुआ और उसे इनाम दिया और सम्मान के साथ उसे विदा कर दिया. इसीलिए कहा जाता है कि जल्दबाजी में कोई काम नहीं करना चाहिए. अनुभव को ही बहुत बड़ा गुरु माना जाता है. थैंक यू.
It was a great story. Thank you. I now invite Manognya of class 4 to sing a devotional song for us.
Thank you. गुरुदेवा मम पापं पा गुरुदेवा मम तापं पा गुरुदेवा मम पापं पा गुरुदेवा भुजगशयन भव मदन जनक मम जनन मरण भयहारी भुजगशयन भव मदन जनक मम जनन मरण भयहारी जनन मरण भयहारी मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा शंकर चक्रधर दुष्ट दैत्य हर सर्वलोक शरणा शंकर चक्रधर दुष्ट दैत्य हर सर्वलोक शरणा सर्वलोक शरणा मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा अगणित गुणगण आशरण शरण विदलित सुललित पुजाला विदलित सुललित पुजाला मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा भक्तवैर्यमिह भूरि करुणया पाहि भारती तीर्थम् भक्तवैर्यमिह भूरि करुणया पाहि भारती तीर्थम् पाहि भारती तीर्थम् मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा मम तापम पा गुरुदेवा मम पापम पा गुरुदेवा Thank you.
Fantastic song, Manogna. Great singing. Thank you. Now I call Shrinika of class 6 to sing us a beautiful song. Over to you, Shrinika.
Thank you. Namaste. Na peru K. Shrinika. I am from St. Martin's High School and Aro Targati Chadutunnanu. నేను ఈరోజు భవానీ స్తోత్రం చదువుతున్నాను. మూషిక వాహన మోదక హస్త చామర కర్ణ విలంబిత సూత్ర
Hello.
వామన రూప మహేశ్వర పుత్ర విఘ్న వినాయక పాద నమస్తే. మూషిక వాహన మోదక హస్త చామర కర్ణ విలంబిత సూత్ర వామన రూప మహేశ్వర పుత్ర విఘ్న వినాయక పాద నమస్తే. సరస్వతి నమస్తుభ్యం వరదే కామరూపిణి విద్యారంభం కరిష్యామి సిద్ధిర్భవతు మే సదా. సరస్వతి నమస్తుభ్యం వరదే కామరూపిణి విద్యారంభం కరిష్యామి సిద్ధిర్భవతు మే సదా. నమస్తేస్తు మహామాయే శ్రీపీఠే సురపూజితే శంఖచక్ర గదాహస్తే महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते. नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शंखचक्र गदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते. आंगिकं भुवनं यस्य वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादितं नमः सात्विकं शिवम् आङ्गिकं भुवनं यस्य वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादितं नमः सात्विकं शिवम् शिवं 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 शिवम् Thank you.
Thank you, Shrinika. It was wonderful. You have a great voice. Now we have Nimisha Thakur to mesmerize us with her song.
Good evening, everyone. I am Nimisha Thakur in 10th standard from Ocean High School. I am singing a Achyutam Keshavam song. अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं हाँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं के जैसे सुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं। गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। Thank you.
It was a wonderful song. Thank you, Nimisha. Next up, we have a jam talk by Diksha Jain on the topic Dream of Every Child. Over to you, Diksha. Diksha Jain.
Hello everyone, I am Diksha, and today, on this special occasion of Children's Day, I am going to share a secret of every child's success. Before revealing the secret, let me ask you a question. Have you ever dreamt of becoming a successful person? Obviously, yes, right? Everyone has a dream of achieving their goals and becoming something great in life. Some dream of becoming scientists. Some aspire to become a teacher. Few of them dream of becoming architect. And yes, the list is never ending one. But to achieve that dream, there will be a simple expectation from each, which each and every mature and understanding child has. The expectation is very, very simple. Not to get compared with others, especially as students. We get compared each and every single moment. For example, if there are two friends, one of them studies well and other would be a good artist. When their parents look at each other's child, they start comparing them. But why don't all parents understand that's their own talent when nothing is similar in both of them? Let it be confidence, financial background, their lifestyle, then how can the success be same? When in our own palm, all 5 fingers are different, then how can we expect all kids to be the same? I request each teacher and parent on this eve of Children's Day, let's all of us take an oath that we will not compare our kids with others because all of us are unique in our own way. As I said you, the secret of child success is simple and straight. Do not compare your children with others, as comparison adds 1. The stress. 2. It lowers the self esteem. 3. Suppresses the talents in your children. And 4. It distances from parents. So, my dear parents and teachers, instead of comparing your children with others, be proud that they are different from others. Thank you. Over to the host.
Incredible talk, Diksha. Great job. I invite Nityashree of class 7 next to sing a wonderful song. Over to you, Nityashree.
Thank you. विघ्नेशा तव शरणं सिद्धिविनायक तव शरणं विघ्नेशा तव शरणं सिद्धिविनायक तव शरणं गंगा जटधर गौरी मनोहर गिरिजातनया तव शरणं विघ्नेशा तव शरणं सिद्धिविनायक तव शरणं शङ्करि प्रियसुत षण्मुख सोधर सर्वप्रदायक तव शरणं विघ्नेशा तव शरणं सिद्धिविनायक तव शरणं मूलाधार मोदक प्रिय श्री प्रणव स्वरूपा तव शरणं विघ्नेशा तव शरणं सिद्धिविनायक तव शरणं सिद्धिविनायक तव शरणं सिद्धिविनायक तव शरणं. Thank you.
Amazing song, Nityashri. Thank you. Now let's look at a drawing by Yashika Bajaj in the I Did This segment.
A very good evening to everyone. Questions always act as storm for me. They never stop chasing me as if I'm dead. And similarly, it did not even stop chasing me in the lockdown. But in the lockdown, the only question striking my mind was Rasode mein kaun thi? And that question is still a hashtag Ras till today. The question striking me today is what I did in this pandemic. Instead of thinking what is the answer, but unlike others, I found it. As he said, I was wondering on a question, and the answer was I explored many new forms of art during this pandemic, some of which I am good at, and some which I love to do. These are the arts which I love to do, and these are the arts which I am good at. And there the confusion starts. I got confused between the arts I am good at and the arts which I love to do. But the most confusing part is when you choose the art which you like to do and you start loving the art which you were good at. And let me show you some of my paintings so that I can tell you more about these arts. These are the paintings which I love to do. And these are the paintings which I am good at. I would have become a very good painter if I would have continued to work hard as on the art I'm good at. But then the solution came to me. The answer to all my questions. Whatever you do it from the bottom of your heart. And that is how I want to conclude today. Do what you love. As a good art with 100% efforts and a little bit of love turns it into a masterpiece. Your work with utmost efforts give you the best results. At last, do what you love and love what you do. Thank you. Over to you.
Excellent drawing, Yashika. Really creative. If we haven't done anything new in lockdown, it's not that we didn't have time. It's just that we were lazy. Inspiring to see you making use of lockdowns.
Thank you.
Now I call Preeti to tell us a tall tale. Over to you, Preeti.
Hello, Team Utsah. Today, I'm here with an amazing fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a kind and beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with her evil stepmother and two stepsisters. One day, they went to a ball, leaving Cinderella behind. Cinderella was very upset and disappointed and started crying. Suddenly, there came a fairy godmother. The fairy godmother, with a wave of her hand, turned Cinderella into a beautiful princess. She gave a new beautiful gown, glass slippers, and shiny black horses to reach the ball. But the fairy godmother warned Cinderella that this magic will last only till midnight. You must reach the home before midnight. Then Cinderella started to go into the palace. When Cinderella entered the palace, everyone was awestruck by seeing her beauty. The prince saw her and fell in love with her. They both danced together the whole night. It was almost midnight. When the clock struck 12, Cinderella remembered the fairy's words and started rushing out in a hurry, leaving one of her glass slipper on the castle steps. The prince had fallen in love with her and wanted to marry her. The very next day, he ordered his servants that to find the girl whose foot would fit perfectly into the glass slipper. The servants started searching the girl. When they reached Cinderella's house, the two stepsisters tried their level best to squeeze their foot into the glass slipper, but they couldn't make it. Finally, when Cinderella tried the slipper fit perfectly to her foot. And then the prince recognized her from the ball night. Soon the prince married Cinderella in a grand ceremony and lived happily ever after. And that is the ending of a beautiful and amazing story. Thank you, Team Utsahin, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Over to the host.
Thank you, Preeti. The story indeed was very beautiful. You have a great expression. Now we have Anvi Tadepalli to narrate a story. Over to you, Anvi.
Anvi, you'll have to unmute yourself.
Anvi, please unmute.
Anvi, we are giving you an unmute request.
Anvi, you'll have to hit the unmute button on the left of your screen.
Sorry, sir.
And we were able to hear you. Sorry. So I think you did it correctly. Can you do it once more?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. There was a problem in my phone, so I couldn't unmute. I'm literally sorry.
You need not. Over to Rishita to take it forward.
Okay, Anvi. So Anvi is going to narrate us a story now.
Thank you. So So the story name is the Mrs. Angelina and a boy Jesse. So once upon a time there was a boy called Jesse. He was very bad student in studies. His literally very low in the studies and everything, and he's very silent, but he won't do anything. He's very naughty, but he wouldn't study anything. He'll not pay interest to study. So by seeing his performance in the studies, teacher called his mother, called Mrs. Angelina. So the teacher called Mrs. Angelina, the Jesse's mother, and they told that his your baby's performance is very bad in the school, and he's very naughty, and his remark is very sorry, it's not nice. So they said he need to improve a lot. A lot means a lot. So that boy's Jesse's mother felt very bad, and they went to home. That they went to their house. So that the boy asked his mother that, mother, why teacher called you in to the school? What did teacher told? And teacher and his mother told that, Jesse, your teacher told that you're very nice in studies, and you're doing very well. So great job, they told. So I'm feeling very happy for you, they told. And that boy became very happy and was telling, oh, is it? I'm so happy. So am I doing very great? That boy asked. And his mother told yes. So that actually that mother actually told positively to his boy, because he'll actually feel bad. So that's why she told in a positive way. And after a few days he became very big, and he was topper in the college, and he's a scientist. And his after he became big, his mother is dead. So that he felt very bad, and he actually opened her mother's wardrobe to just keep it with him, that for your mother is there, my mother is there with me only, like that. That's why he opened a wardrobe, her wardrobe, and there was a diary, and in that diary it was there. What it was there, it seems, your baby is not at all nice. He's very naughty, he's not good. We're giving you TC from the school, they told. And in that's written in that message is written in that diary. So that he thought that, oh my god, why am I like this? My mother told me in a positive way, so I'm feeling very bad. Why am I like this from small? He was thinking like that. So this is the end of the story, and that is none other than a big scientist. He who invented bulb. Thank you.
Thank you, Anvi. It is wonderful how a little motivation can help us achieve great things.
Thank you so much, Utsahin team.
Thank you, Anvi. Now, what is Children's Day without a tribute to our Chacha, Nehruji? Finally, we have Shreyas of Class 10 to sing a song about Jawaharlal Nehru. Over to you, Shreyas.
Good morning to one and all. My name is Sai Shreyas. I am studying in 10th class. పిల్లలు దేవుడు చల్లని వారే కల్లకపట మెరుగని కరుణామయులే. పిల్లలు దేవుడు చల్లని వారే కల్లకపట మెరుగని కరుణామయులే. తప్పులు మన్నించుటే దేవుని సుగుణం, ఇది గొప్ప వాళ్ళు చెప్పినట్టి చక్కని న్యాయం. తప్పులు మన్నించుటే దేవుని సుగుణం, ఇది గొప్ప వాళ్ళు చెప్పినట్టి చక్కని న్యాయం. పిల్లలు దేవుడు చల్లని వారే, కళ్ళ కపట మెరుగని కరుణామయులే. పుట్టినప్పుడు మనిషి మనసు తెరచియుండును, పుట్టినప్పుడు మనిషి మనసు తెరచియుండును, ఆ పురిటి కందు మనసులో దైవముండును, ఆ పురిటి కందు మనసులో దైవముండును. వయసు పెరిగి ఈసు కలిగి మదము హెచ్చితే, వయసు పెరిగి ఈసు కలిగి మదము హెచ్చితే, ఆ మనిషిలోని దేవుడే మాయమగునులే, ఆ మనిషిలోని దేవుడే మాయమగునులే. పిల్లలు దేవుడు చల్లని వారే, కళ్ళ కపట మెరుగని కరుణామయులే. తప్పులు మన్నించుటే దేవుని సుగుణం, ఇది గొప్ప వాళ్ళు చెప్పినట్టి చక్కని న్యాయం. పిల్లలు దేవుడు చల్లని వారే, కళ్ళ కపట మెరుగని కరుణామయులే. వెలుగుతున్న సూర్యుణ్ణి మబ్బు మూయును, వెలుగుతున్న సూర్యుణ్ణి మబ్బు మూయును, మనిషి తెలివి అనే సూర్యుణ్ణి కోపం మూయును, మనిషి తెలివి అనే సూర్యుణ్ణి కోపం మూయును. గాలి వీచ మబ్బు తెరలు కదలిపోవులే, గాలి వీచ మబ్బు తెరలు కదలిపోవులే, మాట కలుపుకున్న కోపమే చెలిమియగునులే, మాట కలుపుకున్న కోపమే చెలిమియగునులే. పిల్లలు దేవుడు చల్లని వారే, కళ్ళ కపట మెరుగని కరుణామయులే. తప్పులు మన్నించుటే దేవుని సుగుణం, ఇది గొప్ప వాళ్ళు చెప్పినట్టి చక్కని న్యాయం. పిల్లలు దేవుడు చల్లని వారే, కళ్ళ కపట మెరుగని కరుణామయులే, కరుణామయులే, కరుణామయులే. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Shreyas. It was a great song. Reminds me of Ghantasala voice.
Thank you.
I now invite our mentor, Mr. Anirbad Pal, to give the closing comments. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Rishita, for having wonderfully conducted the BALOTSAV Children's Day event for the children's section. I think we had a mesmerizing set of performances from all our little heroes and heroines. It was really awesome seeing each of you not only rendering beautiful songs and numbers from the scriptures or beautiful stories, but also carry message-oriented themes. Truly, they say, the child is the father of the man. A sincere thanks to Master Sumuk, to Rishita for having conducted the whole set of events, to Abhinav, to Anvi, to Manogna, to Srija, I believe Srinika, Niharika, Nimish, Diksha, Nitya, Yashika, Preeti, and Shreyas. Every one of you, I think you touched our hearts, and you also truly made us realize that the child is the father of the man, or rather, the child is the father of the person, or the mother of the person. Every one of you have shown us how creativity and genius is inherently there in every child. Oftentimes, elders and parents and teachers, and many of us, we take decisions on your behalf. We impose our decisions upon you. But I would request all parents and elders, teach them the ways.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Srinika, go ahead.
Excuse me, sir.
You wanted to say something? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is Harshita Jain.
Yes, Ashita Jain, go ahead.
Sir, mine one is left.
Okay, did I miss an event? I'm sorry if I did that. Go ahead. You want to finish your event? I'll then hand it over to Rishita. Rishita, is some event pending?
Appears so, sir. I'm sorry, Harshita. Okay, so now we have Harshita with her performance. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. सभा में उपस्थित सभी गुरुजनों को मेरा प्रणाम, मेरे सहपाठी व सभी मित्रों को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं 10वीं कक्षा की छात्रा हर्षिता जैन ओशन उन्नत पाठशाला में पढ़ती हूँ। आप सभी को बाल दिवस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। मैं इस अवसर पर एक गुरु और शिष्य के रिश्ते में कुछ कहना चाहती हूँ। तो मैं कुछ ऐसा शुरू करूंगी एक कहानी से। अध्यापक जी पाठशाला में पढ़ा रहे थे। उन्होंने सभी छात्रों से एक सवाल किया, अगर मैं तुम्हें 100 रुपए दूं तो तुम क्या खरीदोगे? किसी ने कहा, सर मैं बहुत से चॉकलेट खरीदूंगा। तो किसी ने कहा, सर मैं तो क्रिकेट बैट खरीदूंगा। एक बच्चा जिसका नाम तेज था, वह कुछ सोच में पड़ा था। उसने कहा, अध्यापक ने पूछा, आप क्या सोच रहे हो? तभी तेज ने जवाब दिया, सर मैं मेरी माँ के लिए एक चश्मा खरीदना चाहूंगा। तो अध्यापक ने पूछा, तुम क्यों खरीदना चाहोगे? वो तो तुम्हारे पापा भी खरीद सकते हैं। पर लेकिन तेज ने गुमसुमी से कहा, अध्यापक जी मेरे पिताजी इस दुनिया में नहीं रहे। मेरी माँ दूसरों के कपड़े को सिलाई करती है और उसी से पैसे कमाती है और वही पैसों से मुझे पढ़ाती है और मैं उनको वह सब सुविधाएं देना चाहता हूँ जिससे वह खुश रहे। तो अध्यापक जी की आंखें भर आई और उन्होंने अपनी जेब से 100 रुपए निकाल के तेज को दिए और कहा, तुम्हारी सोच ही तुम्हारी कमाई है। एलो मैं तुम्हें 100 रुपए देता हूँ जिससे तुम तुम्हारी माँ के लिए चश्मा खरीदो और मैं और 100 रुपए देता हूँ तुम्हें उधार के लिए। जब तुम बड़े होकर कुछ कमाई कर लो तो मुझे फिर लौटा देना। 20 वर्ष बाद तेज अपनी पाठशाला फिर से आता है एक जिला कलेक्टर के रूप में। वह अध्यापक के चरणों में गिर पड़ता है और कहता है, सर जी मैं आपके 100 रुपए लौटाने आया हूँ। तब अध्यापक की आंखें भर आती है और वह उस नौजवान से तेज को उठाकर गले से लगाकर रो पड़ते हैं। तो दोस्तों इस कहानी से हम यह सीख पाते हैं कि एक गुरु का आशीर्वाद एक ईश्वर के आशीर्वाद के समान होता है। ईश्वर गुरु और शिष्य के तो कई रिश्ते होते हैं, जैसे एक सच्चा मित्र का। जैसा एक सच्चा मित्र अपने मित्र को सही और गलत में पहचान कराता है, उसी तरह एक अच्छा शिक्षक अपने शिष्य को अच्छा और बुरा में फर्क पड़ाता है। एक माँ और बेटे जैसा, जिस तरह एक माँ अपने बेटे को हर परिस्थिति कठिनाइयों में सहायता करती है, उसी तरह एक शिक्षक भी अपने शिष्य को सहायता करता है। दोस्तों कहने के लिए तो रिश्ते बहुत है लेकिन समय नहीं। तो मैं आप सबसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी, आपका और आपके अध्यापक के बीच में कैसा संबंध है? अच्छा, तो मेरे और मेरे अध्यापक के बीच में कुछ ऐसा संबंध है। मेरे अध्यापक मुझे बस एक विद्यार्थी ही नहीं मानते, मैं अपने अध्यापक को एक सच्चा मित्र मानती हूँ, एक अच्छा मार्गदर्शक भी मानती हूँ। मुझे उनकी हर बातों से प्रेरणा मिलती है। दोस्तों मैं आज इस पद पर जो कुछ भी बोल रही हूँ वह मेरे अध्यापक की मेहनत से ही है। तो दोस्तों आज इस बाल दिवस के अवसर पर मैं आप सभी को यह कहना चाहती हूँ कि हम जीवन में किसी भी पद पर पहुंच जाए, लेकिन हमें हमारे गुरु, माता और पिता को कभी भूलना नहीं चाहिए। गुरु हमारे जीवन के सेकंड शिक्षक होते हैं जो हमें हमारा सही गलत मार्गदर्शक कराते हैं। तो इस बाल दिवस पर मैं आप सभी से एक ही प्रार्थना करना चाहूंगी कि हम चाहे कौन सी भी पद पर पहुंच जाए अपने जीवन में, लेकिन हमें हमारे गुरु को कभी नहीं भूलना चाहिए। मैं उत्साहित टीम को धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ मुझे यह अवसर प्रदान करने के लिए। आपको मेरी यह कहानी और मेरा ये विषय कैसा लगा चैट बॉक्स में जरूर बताइए। बाल दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Harshita. It was a great talk.
Thank you, ma'am.
Over to Anirban Pal, sir.
Thank you, Rishita. And I think, thank you, by the way, for interrupting and Ashita telling us that you had a story and a beautiful message with that to say. So we had a wonderful set of, plethora of events by our little heroes and heroines, as I was saying, who gave us not only a year full, but also a heart full. Messages that have educated us. You as children have not only
Anirban, sir, you have gone on mute. You are back.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I believe I got muted in between.
You are muted again, sir.
Hello. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
They have given us a wonderful set of stories, messages, and real life lessons. It was beautiful going down memory lane and thinking of those days when we used to celebrate our Children's Day too. Each of us will have to reflect, and each of us will have to learn that we as parents, teachers, and elders often take our children for granted and we take decisions on their behalf. But as one of our tiny tots told us, it is better to encourage the students and help them to get liberated, to stand independent. As one of the other messages told us, children, when you do things, learn the importance of what you're doing and why you're doing it, and do it with a purpose. Learn to love what you do. And also, when you do something, do it with all your heart. That way, you will do an excellent work of it. Build in your passion, know your passion, and grow in your passion. And bring that passion to value when you work. Knowledge to serve humanity in your own little way. Whereas parents and teachers encourage talent, encourage independent thinking, encourage the student to liberate themselves. The good guru, the good parent, the good elder will build values and then let the child make their own choices. And it is your choices, my dear children, that make all of us or break all of us. Make wise choices. With that brief message, I will hand it over back to the moderator, wishing all of you a very happy Children's Day, and myself as well, because there is a child within each one of us. Be ye adult, be ye child, be ye a toddler. Always bring in that innovative, creative, liberated individual within you and smile with the radiance of your heart and your soul. Back to the moderator.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite the founder of Utsahin, Mr. Ramireddy, sir, to respond to today's event. Over to you, sir.
Wonderful. I want all the kids to unmute themselves. Yeah. Yes. जोश नहीं है, सब लोग होश में तो है, जोश भी होना है. Wonderful. Yes. Good. And as it started with ABCD with Raghuram Gar, today generally I always say that we need reminders, and you reminded us how a child can be curious, how a child can be enthusiastic. बोलते हैं ना, Utsahin, the word itself came out of the children. Utsaham. And there are so many. So I just want to pay thanks to everyone. But there were 100 reasons for not happening this event celebration. There were 100 reasons I can list out, but it happened. That's what I generally say. Life is not because of life is in spite of us, in spite of something. That is commitment. Everybody told, and it's not the time, but still, uh, I would like to pay my heartfelt gratitude to everyone, especially the parents, because this is a season after 1.5 year. Everybody, it's such a wonderful technology, but now everybody started getting offline. They are busy with this, and in our Indian culture, this is a season of all rituals, celebrations, pujas, utsavas, visiting to temples and other things. But still, there's many people coming forward, celebrating it. It's wonderful, so inspiring. So uh, I don't have to tell every name because already repeated. And my heartfelt congratulations to all the wonderful children. So many times people ask, who inspired you? Of course, everything inspired, but particularly when it comes to a child, the child inspires us. And you are the reason. And beyond this, there is one community who made this platform to happen, that is teaching community. There are few people who encourage the children. There are parents, there are teachers really who encourage the children to participate. So wonderful, and I just was enjoying for the last 1 hour, and it was so reconnecting with all our childhood and so enthusiastic. And messages, of course, our platform mentors, they have already given you, but still I would like to remind one more thing. Always have the Josh and with the hosh awareness. Josh bhi hona hai, hosh bhi hona hai. That is the balance. Utsaham, sahasam, dayam, buddhi, shakti, parakramam. These 6 qualities, Utsaham, sahasam, dayam, buddhi, shakti, parakram. These are Sanskrit, Hindi, any South Indian language, most of the Hindi. In English, you know the meaning. I don't have to tell now again. So if these qualities are always there with you, you're already divine. You are divine. The divine is not with you. That's it. And one more important thing. For the parents, we don't have to teach much. Of course, we have to nurture them. We have to create all necessities, because they are all, as one of the Shai Shreyas, he gave the message of a child and the beautiful song, Pillalu Devudu Challani Vare, and how it becomes when you are losing that innocence, what happens to you? You are away from the divinity. So the song itself is a message, but it's one thing is that we need to just create the environment. And third point, environment is enough. We don't have much, because there are some parents who is now here who will be watching later. So that is more important. So children don't need too much of teaching. Now, because of the technology we are here, it's a wonderful tool. Otherwise, imagine without technology where we were in this pandemic. Even this pandemic, technology together Utsahin platform. Yet now technology has become a part of our life. Even for the children also, social media has been. Previously we used to say no, but now, but still, my dear children, my encouragement that use it well. But because the 18 months, when we have become more with these laptops, mobiles, and technology, of course, all we are back to offline schooling, colleges, and offices, but still be conscious and try to spend time. I encourage parents to spend time with the life that happens. What is that life that happens? Outdoor. That is with the nature. That is with the environment. That is with the other creatures, other life things. They can be, animals. They can be anything. But that has to be very, very important. That's where that E part, education part, happens. Just by observing. It is more important. Shraddha. We call it Shraddha, right? 3 years always used to say. Yes to 3 years. Shraddha, Seva, attitude of contributing, attitude of giving. Because when you start helping your parents, when you start helping elders, when you start helping teachers, that readiness comes and knowledge happens. Knowledge is not taking the information. Knowledge is not Googling. Many times we are in the illusion of having the knowledge. Ignorance is okay, but many times we are in the illusion of having the knowledge. Knowledge is different, data is different, and real wisdom is different. And all human beings, all people, as even Anirbanji told, we are thriving for getting bigger and bigger and bigger and in a liberated form to do something great. And all should happen with the happiness. Always be happy. Just, the easy way of being happy is, of course, sometimes we cry. There are, shared ruchis, we say, morning something was saying, 6 tastes. Life has all the 6 tastes, but sweet is more. Now I would like to come back to the other flavors. You just go with 9 flavors, we say, Nava Rasas, we say. So don't think that always life is happy. Life can be there. Sometimes we cry, you cry. But here comes here, you start laughing. Especially you observe your angers. These are all part of life. But after this pandemic, now we are getting into the normal, maybe new normal. So you are the hope for this world. Our mistakes as elders should not discourage you. It should inspire you. If you no space for the complaint, my dear children, we learn from you. You are a full generation. Remember this, you are a wonderful generation. Every senior generation always say, we were good, we were great, now this generation is not. No, we see otherwise. Every generation made a difference. There is a wonderful movement from one level to other level happening. There is so much good. There is the same hobbies world, the way you look at the world. So remember this positivity. Negativity has its own place. Don't think that negativity is bad. Being negative is bad. Negativity, because of this night, tomorrow we appreciate the day in this season. So this is very important. Very good. And finally, before I stop and hand over it to, I thank every parent and I would like to ask one question. This is very simple. Anybody can answer. Why you give sweets on your birthdays? My favorite question. Anybody who comes, why you give sweets on birthdays? Why not media? Why not something else? Can anybody answer? It's unmute. I love to listen. Please unmute us. Not Anirbanji, not kidding you. Only kids I need. Can anybody please help me out? Why you just give sweets, na? Either sweets made by amma or mummy, ma, or chocolates, or at least laddus, something. You give sweets. Anybody? Even you can text it. Yeah, you don't
For
like
happiness, sir.
For happiness you give. Yes, yes. Good, good. Thank you, Shrinika, for your wonderful answer. Anybody else? For happiness. Because giving gives you more happiness. That is the attitude. But why especially sweets? Anybody? Yeah. One reminder.
Sir, any science student?
Any student?
Sweets will give insulin, sir. Instant energy, I guess.
Instant energy. Very good, very good.
Kidding, sir. Yes.
Yeah, all the practices, all the cultural practices. To be sweet with all, somebody said. Wonderful. It is a great reminder for us that you have come, you have taken the birth to remind yourself on the day that you are here to spread the sweetness. Sweetness indicates the goodness. So you have to be so sweet. See, sometimes your mother behaves you bitterly, but for your own good. Punishment, a good mother always punishes. A pampered mother is not there is no bad mother, of course, but generally a good mother is always very strict because she wants to help, right? That's a different story. But here, we give sweets because we are here to spread the sweetness. It is to remind ourselves on Children's Day, I am reminding you that you are the divine children. Every child is a divine child. You have that potential and you are here to express the divinity. As I said, that 6 qualities, if you carry with you, started with ABCD. Again, I'm reminding you, also reminding the closing comments. This is a reminder you have to keep it. And this can happen when you start observing with curiosity. Many times, very sad. We never knew even till our college days that how to be getting headache and sad. But nowadays, unfortunately, we take the credit of giving that negative qualities because nowadays parents, because of the modern world and contemporary world, there are so many challenges. I do agree. So don't take excuse of it. But one technique I remind you and always say, generally I learned it from the children. When you feel low, you have to say this, Acharya Chakit. People say, na, sudden surprise. So can anybody do that? That technique? Simple. You may say, sir, today we are enthusiastic, you are thirsty. This is the Acharya. You just do this. Elders also, I say that. This is in the yoga, it is called Acharya Chakit Mudra. So whenever you feel low, whenever you feel, just get surprised. That is wonder. Wonder at everything. Wonder starts to ask the question. Never miss that. Of course, you are not. It is not for the people who are here. It is for the people who also later watch. You share with your friends. You discuss with the friends. Then use this technique. So these are all the things which I wanted to remind. In the sense, I really enjoyed it. And thank you all the children to inspire us all the time. You inspire really. The bright eyes that, always inspire us to do more, be more. So that enthusiasm. Remember, being enthusiastic means living. So never lose that enthusiasm. Be reserved, be calm, but enthusiasm is the only first step you have to take. Rest will happen. All the remaining 5 qualities is come. So with this, once again, my heartfelt gratitude to all the parents who encourage the children and all the teachers and Utsahins. There are some Utsahins who joined from the hospital. There are Utsahins who joined from the outstation outside the temple. There are Utsahins. So because of their great selfless effort, we are big selfish people. This happened. So thank you all once again. And you have wonderful events to come together. Join the hands. We welcome you once again. And that's all. Happy Children Day. And before I end, I would like to share one image of the reason for today's event. So please look at this. What is talking? Because he is the one who made to be here. Of course, whenever there's some celebration come, we say Happy Children Day, not one day, every day. Happy Women's Day, not one day, every day. These are all the reminders. So with this, so children are like birds in a garden and should be carefully and lovingly nurtured as they are the future of the nation and the citizens of tomorrow. Only through a right education can a better order of society be built up. So this is a quote he has told. Just I felt, हम भी चाचा को देखेंगे, ऐसे ही happy रहेंगे. So that's all. So keep inspiring, and I appreciate all our Utsahits to make this happen. So, wonderful evening, morning, because different part of the world will be seeing, and afternoon to everyone. Namaste, pranam, sangachatvam. Otu, dear Ishita.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Yash, sir, to give the vote of thanks. Over to you, Yash, sir.
Thank you so much, Rishita. One quality of emceeing is multitasking. So what is MC? Many might not know. It's Master of Ceremonies. And you have added value to that role being youngster. So thank you so much, Rishita, for multitasking and handling it so well.
Thanks for the opportunity. And
today's word of thanks, I'm not going to keep it formal. I want to deviate a little. I want to make it a bit participative. So 2022, what is the movie that we are expecting which is going to be blockbuster hit? I want everyone unmuted, guys. I'm not teacher. You need not be, you can be friendly with me. Someone said a teacher should also be friendly, right? So which movie 2022 that you are expecting of Junior NTR?
RRR.
Super. Thank you, Shrinika. RRR. If RRR is going to be a blockbuster hit, we have our own Utsahin combination, ARR, Anirban sir, Raghuram sir, and Rami Reddy sir, who are the guiding stars who are going to take Utsahin to the next level. So first of all, I'd like to thank them for making this possible. Thank you so much, sir. And Raghuram sir started with the ABCD. And if you have forgotten, A stands for attitude, behavior, character, and discipline. I think that takeaways you people should have. Thank you so much for adding that intellectual talk, Raghuram sir. And followed by Anirban sir. Anirban sir always sets the benchmark. Thank you for summarizing and for all heartful comments. Thanks for all those inspiring words, sir. And Rami Reddy sir, for those insightful talk. One thing that sir has mentioned is Yatha Drishti Tata Srishti, right? I know many of us may not be able to understand immediately what he meant, but then it's, you hear about this glass of water, one glass of water, the other glass empty, right? So it depends upon how you look at it. You're looking at the full water or the empty water, right? Empty part. So positivity, it's all about positivity. So sir was beautifully explaining the concept of Yatha Drishti Tata Srishti, how you see it, seeing is being. So thank you so much for all those divine words, Rami Reddy sir. It's the blessing of this generation to have those words from you. And I would like to thank all the parents for all those nurturing and encouragement they have provided to the children. It means a lot. And also the kids for lighting up the event with their talent. With this, I'm going to keep it short. Thank you, everybody, for everything. Today's event was a grand success, I believe, and hope you all have enjoyed it. And I would like to hand it back to Rishita.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, over to you, Rishita.
So let us end today's session with prayer. Over to Sudha Garu for the prayer.
Thank you, Rishita. May we march forward with a common goal. May we be open-minded and work together in harmony. May our prayers be one. May we belong to one brotherhood. May our aspirations be harmonious. May our minds be unison. May we strive to reduce disparity. May we bond in strong fellowship and unity. Sangashchatvam. I request everyone to stand up for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे